When we bought our house, it came with this lawn, and I just couldn't deal with that. So this is the winterized garden. I'm gonna put some photos up. I'm trying to do this to protect the privacy a little bit, but I just kind of wanted to show the front yard and all the things we've done. So you'll see in the other post, this is just a lawn, and now we have now we have all sorts of really cool stuff here, and an entire little microclimate. Not climate, wrong word, sorry. But we have a lot of biodiversity now. This is totally edible. So you've already walked past about 5 fruit trees. Everything smells fantastic. This is one of my favorite things to have, which is the salvia. But I have peach trees, and I have chocolate pudding persimmons. But this is what it looks like even in winter. It's one of my favorite things ever. I'm doing, instead of a fence, I'm doing a living fence with blueberries, but you can kind of see it's a little controversial here because everyone else seems to have lawns, and not everyone loves my aesthetic, but it is usually full of bees and birds and lizards and some snakes, and it makes me happy. So from the bees and all that life, this is how it all looked when we first bought the backyard. It was nothing, just grass and a lemon tree. So from the other pictures, you'll remember this was just a little empty section, and now it is full of life. It's a little much right now, I absolutely know, but on the real estate photos, you'll see that our little aviary was just grass. And we put in, the first thing I did was I put this in. We eat meals out here. You can hear all the stuff going on out there, but these are a passion fruit flower that makes me very happy, and the lemons, which was one of the only original trees here that we had. And then you'll remember this was just a slope of grass. And honestly, I loved the slope of grass. It just was too dangerous for me. I'm disabled, and I was sliding on it, and these steps are actually becoming too much for me now, but we'll see what happens. I put this arbor in so I could grow grapes, and the passion fruit just sort of happened. And then I have some of my favorite roses. Over here, you'll see that this is my fig tree. We get a lot of figs off of this. And right here is my goji berry, and I have some thyme, which just smells amazing, and I have an apple tree in there, which is not happy. I'm gonna have to move it. But even down into this section, which I remember was just a plain little section with some stuff there, we now have roses and lemon verbena, which just smells amazing. And then I have a trumpet vine back there. And from that space where you could see it was just a lawn, we now have total biodiversity. We've got a whole bunch of blackberries in here, which, you know, we get a lot of blackberries in the summer. I have tayberries. I have the passion fruit. Sorry, I'm having trouble breathing. This is a peach tree, which did pretty well this year. And the apple tree got a little extra. I had cut that back last year, and it just went insane. And then over here, I have a pomegranate. And I have the cat, queen of the universe. The aviary used to be where I was keeping my chickens. It is now where I'm growing a salad bar. This is all my mom's doing. She made all of this. And this used to just be the lawn. You could see it from the pictures. We did hardscaping ourselves. My mom did hardscaping. I just told her what I wanted. This little shade garden is perfect for a banana plant and a tomato tree. Did not know those existed, but back in here you'll see there is a peach tree, and oh, there she is, the little raptor. We have a whole bunch of girls back here. They have a channel, and they have a really nice giant coop that they're very happy with. Over here is my art studio. It's one of my favorite places to be in the world. Along with her favorite place. In the spring, the jasmine smells amazing. The art studio was probably the second thing we put in here. And with all of this, you cannot be out here and be quiet for more than a few minutes without hanging out with some really amazing hummingbirds. I just put this arch in. This is the last thing we did in the garden. It's been gorgeous and fantastic. I'm growing roses and grapes and elderberries, and then I'm training an apple tree to grow over that. It's a sapling, so it will harden into the arch. Over in here is one of my favorite places. It's a secret garden. Also Pandorica's favorite place. We have Angelica growing back here. And this is, yeah, I love writing in here. It makes me really happy. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of really cool stuff here. 2 different types of apples. And then I have a peach tree back there, another one. So you can see we've got like, I don't know, I think we have 5 or 6 peach trees, pear trees, apple trees, apricot trees, persimmons, pomegranates. It's crazy. We get a lot of good fruit. And then on the side of the house, I have a whole bunch of other things like thornless blackberries and tomatoes. This little shade garden got a little too shady. I'm gonna have to fix that, but I do have an apple tree back there, and the pomegranate tree got pretty healthy. And over here, I'm trying to build a moss section. It's just not going well. I've tried so many different things to grow in this little area as a little plant carpeting. It just does not go well, but it is always nice to sit here and watch the birds take their little baths. The maple's doing really nicely. Oh, and look at the princess. Oh, look at that sweet little face. And then look at these little beasties. Absolute raptors. All right, say goodbye. Say goodbye. No? No?